Hello my fellow AGD coders, welcome to another video. Hope you're all doing well. This is just a short one. I thought I'd show you something that David Sapphire has added to AGDX, and I've been debugging my clone of Joust, which is very nearly finished, and this has proven to be really quite a useful little thing. So basically, as you know, we were able to show you the memory locations for the sprites and objects, and this is something similar but for scripts. So when you open a script in AGD, it gets loaded into a buffer so that it's human readable. So it's basically in sort of ASCII text, and for that reason it's actually then quite easy to extract it. And what David's done is he's added a little bar here at the top which tells you the current location of the editor buffer and the length of the buffer. As you can see, this is quite a large file, 4,644 bytes. That's when it's uncompressed into text. It'll be less than that, obviously, in AGD itself. But when it's being edited, it takes up quite a lot of space. But basically, yeah, all I have to do is save it off here as a binary file using those two numbers, and then load it in to an external package. This is the reason, by the way, the fact that this takes up quite a lot of space when it's uncompressed is why some scripts won't load into to be edited when you're low on memory. So it's one of the reasons why we made the shortened keywords. But even with shortened keywords, sooner or later you're going to run out of memory as well. Anyway, let's take a look. Let's open the file. And as you can see here, immediately we've got a copy. So when you're running these two things side by side, it's quite handy because obviously running on a PC, it's a lot easier to navigate. It's a lot easier to find a particular part of the code. You can use find and replace like this, and yeah, you can locate each instance and just check your script and then go back and edit it. Unfortunately, you can't save the changes that you make back into AGD. Obviously that would be wonderful. It is something that we'll get to eventually, perhaps with the editorless version, which we are working on. That won't be really ready though for a good few months, I don't think. But it is possible to make changes directly into the script as you're working, as we'll see here. For example, let's just put a variable, let a equal 1, and save it off again. And what's nice about doing this is that Notepad++, as soon as you've saved it like this, let me just put the numbers in here. Yep, so as soon as you've saved it and you go back to Notepad++, it'll say, oh, you've changed the file. Do you want to update? And you say yes, and look, there it is. So you can basically be working with the two things side by side, and when you've got longer scripts, which I often do because in this case we're doing lots of things like physics and AI and different bits and pieces, so the scripts tend to be quite long. This can help you to navigate them a little more easily if you make smaller changes. We'll just load another one in here just to show you if you want to try a different script. Again, you basically, oops, hang on a second, I just need to go back, I think. Yeah, I don't have the toolbar. You have to move down one space before it shows it, but yeah, no problem. So let's open that, save it off, and so 59557, and this one is only just over a K. So yeah, and there you go. Oh, you've updated, you've changed it. Yes, I have. So I've been going through my scripts, and you can back them up this way. You can prepare them for the future for the editorless version, which will come out eventually. So you'll be able to export them, and yeah, it's as I said, in an ideal world you'd be able to save it off and have it appear back here, but it is nevertheless very, very handy because you can navigate the script a lot easier and find specific things that you're looking for. For example, I've been moving objects around, moving sprites to different positions, and having to do some renumbering and renaming and finding certain points in the script. You know, you can remember perhaps the text itself, but you can't remember exactly where it is. So yeah, I'm going to ask David actually if it will be possible for that information bar to possibly also include the line number that you're looking at up here. I'm not sure if it will be possible though, but if it is, and I'm sure David will be able to do it, and it would be very handy. So yeah, that's it really. Not really a tip, just a bit of news. Hopefully this will be out fairly soon once we've decided exactly what we want to do with that little information bar. But as always, in the meantime, keep enjoying AGD, keep enjoying the Spectrum, and happy coding. Bye bye.